Welcome back, everybody, to the New York Jets franchise here on Madden 22. Happy holidays, happy Christmas Eve to everybody out there. Hopefully, we'll have a good Christmas, good holidays the next week or two. Really good football, college and pros coming up, so that should be exciting as well as we get back into this Jets franchise in our bye week. And you can see what we've done since that pretty terrible game against Washington where they just completely shut us down. We ripped off 3 games in a row over 40 points, and last week against the Giants, 31-17, have won now 4 in a row as we hit the late bye week. And you can see our remaining schedule here in the last 5 weeks. Broncos, not the greatest team. Chiefs, that's going to be a tough one. Bills, that could be could be for the division. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks. Falcons and Chargers, same thing. Not the most solid teams. Falcons probably better than the Chargers, obviously. But taking a look at the Browns schedule down the stretch, because this is the team we're going to be competing for right now for that number 1 seed. Bengals is tough. Rams and Bengals. I think the Colts are battling for possibly a playoff spot as well. So they look like they have a pretty easy schedule as well. Right now they're sitting at 9-2. We're 9-3. They beat us earlier in the season, but you can see Steelers are right behind them in the division at 8-3. Look at this AFC. It is crazy. Bengals are at 7-4. Jaguars have actually lost 6 in a row. Man, that's crazy. So they were 6-0. Remember, we were the first team to beat them, to make that big trade for DK Metcalf, and they have just fallen apart. So Bobby Wagner wants to know what the plans for the bye week is. We're just going to rest and relaxation, especially this late in the season. There is no reason to do anything crazy right now. Just rest, relax, and make sure guys are good to go for this little final stretch run of the regular season. Now, we have a lot of staff points as well. Going through some stuff here in this bye week. 107 staff points. So let's go. I'm trying to think what we really want. Do we do another additional focus player? That's a possibility. I don't even get that reset. I mean, I guess you could if you were to really try something different, but I don't really see the why they pay 60 points to reset a skill tree. I don't know. So let's go to the offensive coordinator. Boost catching traffic for wide receivers. Yeah, let's do that. As much depth as wide receivers that we use because of injuries, why not? Boost carrying for halfbacks. It's 18. Still got 89. Yeah, I guess we can go for that. Let's just boost the carrying. Why not? Stamina for wide receivers. What boost release? So maybe we'll have to get down to that one. Let's go to defensive coordinator. Hit power for the ends. It's pretty good. I mean, it's only 18, so I think that's definitely worth the shot. Still have 53, and we'll buy it. We'll double upgrade it there. Strength rating by 4. Man, that's 54 points. That is crazy. Boost tackle for the safeties. Let's go to player personnel, which we really haven't gotten much into. And I think just maybe, I don't see, I mean, 2 trade percent discount for draft picks. Likelihood of signing guys. I mean, we'll work on those. Those are all 36 points, so I think we have to wait on that. And now, let's look at re-signing some guys. Now, Mekhi Becton is up. There's a lot of guys up for free agency this year, no doubt about it. But Mekhi Becton, offensive line, it is. It's the most, I would say, other than probably quarterback, the most important position on the football field. If you don't have an offensive line, good luck. You're just going to absolutely struggle. So we re-signed Mekhi Becton. That is awesome. Claypool is an interesting one. I mean, he's only 25. He produces, but he's injured a lot. And I want to see how the rest of the season plays out. So we're going to wait on that. Ashton Davis has played really well. Verrett's played well. We'll just have to see on those ones as well because as corner, once you get to that 30 years old spot, around 30, Verrett's already at 32, you really start to drop down in overall. Depending if you're like a superstar or something, then you don't really regress as much. But, I don't know. John Franklin Myers, that's not that bad. I mean, it's a pretty cheap contract, to be honest with you. So I think we might try to get a deal with him. But Levi Wallace, he's 28, so he at least has 2 more years where before he starts to really regress. He's had a really good season, so hopefully he goes up. And he accepts the deal, just a 1-year deal. I think that's fine. I'm not sure we'll do a Verrett in the offseason. Claypool. So we got some questions in the offseason of what we are going to do. But we're going to get into this game against the Denver Broncos. They are 4-8. Season's pretty much done. And at this moment in time, 4-8 in the AFC, yeah, you're pretty much shot. So not going to happen. As Bobby Wagner, the whole retirement talk is over. It is done for. That is definitely good. I mean, we brought him in to be that veteran linebacker, that guy that can still cover, still be good, and he is good to go. Motivated finish the season, strong result, resulting in a boost. So that is good to see that we're good to go with Bobby Wagner. Now, we have some chemistry here with the locker room. So let's see what this one is. We have Reggie Robinson Jr. building some nice chemistry, and it's been showing up not just in practice, but the games as well. He's a quick learner. Yeah, Reggie Robertson has had a fantastic season. He's been very good. Understand the quarterback caliber can really influence receiver develops. The better they get, it's easier to make your life as a quarterback. So, here we go. If we get Reggie Robinson 100 yards receiving, he will go up to a star development. Now, this is huge, just like I was talking about the Chase Claypool, signing him. If Robinson steps up, that is going to be interesting. So, more touchdowns, more XP. That is a big one there. And now he can go into the weekly strategy against this Broncos team, and they don't really do a whole lot well. 31st ranked offense, 22nd ranked defense, and they are no good. Now, coming into this game, their starting quarterback was Jameis Winston the whole entire year. They still have Teddy Bridgewater on a contract. I don't understand. But they drafted Dorian McLeod out of Auburn. He was the number 2 overall pick going back to the draft. Aaron Lewis went to Seattle as the number 1. But McLeod was your second pick. And with the Broncos right now at 4-8, he is going to get the start in this ball game. So we are going to see the number 2 overall pick in the draft getting his first start in the NFL, and more than likely taking over the job for the Denver Broncos team. Who knows what the Broncos will do? Do they, he's a number 2 overall pick. I'm guessing they're going to roll with him till next season, but who knows what will happen, how he progresses. We shall see. But, this Denver Broncos team, they're going to try to play spoiler. They're going to try to take us down, and they're probably going to do their best. You got a motivated quarterback coming in here, his first career start. Hopefully, we can make him look like he's, with his first career start, shut him down and not allow him to do much. So we go into this practice here. After the bye week, we should be good. You see we're regaining back fatigue. That is awesome to see. So guys that were a little bit tired, hopefully are good to go. Now, I turned off progressive fatigue, but I only turned it back, as I said a few videos ago, to get Dearness Johnson and even T.Y. Hilton back to their, stand-em up. For some reason, it just kept them low, so you have to turn it back on, and it's worked out in our favor. So let's get into this game here. Week 14, off the bye, ready and rested, and we are coming out in some classic uniforms. They're okay. They're not too bad. I mean, the colors are a little, interesting, but the big story, we're in the rain, so that can definitely affect some things, no doubt about it. The gameplay will probably be affected. Receivers could slip, fumbles. We'll see here. This is probably what the Broncos need. They want the elements to kind of play into it, and that's exactly what we don't going to need. But I think we'll be good. I think we're going to be ready to get going here, and let's try to get this victory and continue this 4-game win streak and make it 5. So the Broncos are going to get the ball first, and let's get this one underway here in Week 14. This kick is going to go out of the end zone, and here comes the number 2 overall pick, Dorian McLeod. We'll see what he has out of Auburn, and yeah, no stats on the season at all. He's got a chance right here to show why he is going to take this Denver Broncos team to the next level. Obviously not this year, but probably next year. We'll see. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Quick throw, and that's a great way to start. Finding Jerry Jeudy. I mean, this Broncos team does have some very solid receivers. They still have Jeudy, Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, all 3 guys still on the roster. And then you got this guy, Javonte Williams, who is a very, very good running back. So you throw in McLeod, it's just their offensive line is not the greatest, let's just say that. 3rd and 4, McLeod dropping back to throw. He's got some time, but nobody open down the field, and the ball is loose. Denver will recover it, and we will bring him down around the 31-yard line, but great coverage down the field by our DBs. Just enough pressure, and that's a stop. It's going to be interesting to see how what they do with him in his first start. Do you kind of play conservative? What do you do? As this is a great start for Reggie Robertson. Down the field he goes. It'll be up to the 20-yard line. 57 yards to start off this ball game. So we're on our way to 100 yards receiving and get up to that star dev. Big time start. We're down to the 19 now, but a big, just like that, 3rd down and 9. So here comes some heat. Willis dropping back to throw. Looking, going up top for Robinson, but it's going to be overthrown. Incomplete. Bruce Sternum for Falster Moreau, so he'll be out for the ball game. But this drive will end that quick. And a field goal attempt here for Lambeau, but the kick is going to be no good. A 37-yarder, well, a 35-yarder, and it's going to go wide left. No good. Game remains at 0. So the big play from Robinson goes undone, but Quinnen Williams gets through for the sack. I don't know if we want to bring heat or we're just going to sit back in zone coverage and make him beat us. I don't know. I think we just probably obviously do a bit of both, but right now, you can see he's just not testing us down the field. You know, if you want to throw it underneath stuff, that is perfectly fine. We'll take it. That's going to be another punt for Denver. And now let's try to see if we can start running the ball here. Is D'Ernest Johnson around the edge, picking up a few yards, but that's probably more than likely going to be a holding call, and it is. So the holding is going to bring back that. Yeah, this Denver defense, I know they're ranked really low, but, I mean, they have some players. You know, Patrick Surtain II. You got Simmons back there. And then you got this guy, Bradley Chubb with the sack. Ball is loose, picked up, touchdown. Man, that's what Denver's defense has got to do. They got to make some plays, and they do. They'll take the early lead 7-0. That's just what I'm saying. I mean, their ranking's not the greatest, but, man, they have a lot of players around here that can do some stuff. So it's not going to be easy, especially when you throw in the weather elements for sure. As Denver has the lead here, 1st and 10 after the good completion to Carter. Willis in the pocket, firing over the middle. Everett with the catch as Josie Jewell's just all over him. But 3rd and inches now from the 43. Hand the ball off to Robinson, up the middle. And that should be a first down as Claypool goes down again. This dude is always hurt. I don't understand what is going on with him. He is just always hurt, just not having the year he wants injury-wise. 1st and 10, go to the outside. Robinson with the catch. And that's an easy completion, first down. It's an abdominal tear for Claypool, so he will be out for multiple weeks. But you know what? That allows other guys to step up, and one of them is Reggie Robinson. As he comes wide open, he's got to lean to the end zone. He's going to dive in for the touchdown. Reggie Robinson, this is just the first quarter. He's got to be close to getting those receiver yards already. You can see 97 receiving yards, has himself a touchdown. And we should be on the way to a star development easily. And hopefully we can add another touchdown and just keep upping that XP. And now it's up to the defense here to get a stop. And it's a nice completion. Sutton with the reception. First down, Denver. So into Jets territory from the 48. McLeod looking. Nobody open down the field. And he holds on to it way too long. And that's going to be a sack. Brandon Smith gets in there. And there's a young quarterback just, you know, holding on to it. You got to get rid of it. Throw it away if nobody's there, and he can't. 3rd and 17. McLeod looking. Pressure coming as Franklin Myers, I think that's who that was bringing some heat. And that is going to be incomplete. And that's going to be a defensive stop once again. Nice job by John Franklin Myers getting some pressure there. And here comes the offense. In the zone is Willis. Go underneath to Elijah Moore, who has the catch. I think he's just going to be a tad short of the first down. So 3rd and inches here as we run near the end of the first quarter. Look below. The Seahawks are beating the Browns. That's what we want to see. As Robinson with the carry breaking off a tackle. And that's going to be a first down up to the 33-yard line. So far the running game, not a whole lot there. But we're finding some production in the pass game. No doubt about it. 2nd and 10. We'll go underneath to Carter, who's pretty much more or not become more the receiving back. I mean, we're kind of rolling with run plays with D'Ernest Johnson and Brian Robinson for sure. And the pass plays we're leaving to Carter. And we're hitting him. He's got close to 30 receptions on the season. I mean, not too bad for somebody that doesn't really throw to the running backs. As that's a nice read from Willis, and he picks up the first down and moves the chains. 3rd and 2. Looking in the pocket, fires underneath. It's going to be caught by Carter, and that is going to be well short. That's just a not great play call. But we're just going to punt it, trust in the defense, and hope that we can make the stop. It's Javonte Williams with the run. That's a good run from Denver. And I'm surprised they're not doing this more. You got a guy's first start for the quarterback. You know, you got a decent running back. You'd think you want to run it a little more. And then just have him sit back there and you throw and get hammered. Look at the stiff arm. And that's going to be a gain of 11. So they're getting some success in the run game. And that's not exactly what we want to see at all. 2nd and 4, stretch run. And breaks off a tackle for Brandon Smith. As Stingley will bring him down, but man, the Broncos are running it down our throat. And I tell you what, they're not stopping either. They're just gonna keep running. This time they're gonna pass it really quick. And this time it's gonna be Noah Fant, another rookie quarterback kind of favorite. Get that tight end, get that security blanket. First down, Denver. They are looking pretty good with the run game as McLeod gonna fire to the outside. This one's gonna be incomplete. And Jerry Jeudy was even looking for that ball. That was interesting. 3rd and 10. From the 28-yard line, McLeod dropping back to throw. Fires quickly. That's going to be caught. Noah Fant. And he's got the first down. Gain of 18 down to the 10-yard line. So making nice quick, decisive decisions, if I can speak. And the running game helping out. 1st and goal. Williams with the carry. Breaks off another tackle. And he's down to the 6-yard line as Quincy Williams is a bit shaken up. So hopefully he is okay. This Broncos team, best driver of the ball game for them. They're going to pitch it out to Williams to the outside, getting some blocks, and he carries. That is going to be Christopher Allen in with him for the end zone for the touchdown as Williams is all pumped up, and I would be too. What a drive for him. He just carried that drive. 12 plays, 85 yards, and Quincy Williams has a foot fracture. He is done for the game and probably for a few more weeks, but man, what a drive from Denver. You know, showing some strength, running the ball. And we're down 14-7, so we're in a ball game here. As we go up top, dangerous throw, and it's luckily Simmons didn't turn around and pick that one off. 3rd and 8. Willis dropping back to throw, looking, firing over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Antonio Nunn. Great throw. Surtain is right there in coverage. That is just a nice throw on the money. Good job hanging on in traffic. Catch, first down. Move the chains here with 3 minutes left in this first half. Willis rolling out, firing. Man, open underneath. That's going to be Gerald Everett for the catch. And he's got a first down up to the 36-yard line. So we receive the ball first coming into the second half. We get the ball first. So if we can come down here, get a score, you know, get that back-to-back thing, oh, man, we miss Robinson. He was open. But if we can do that, that's what we want to see. 3rd and 5, less than 2 minutes left. Denver just bringing 4. They do have a spy underneath, but we're going to go to Robinson. He has the catch. That's going to put him over 100 yards. So we'll take that star development. We'll take that. That is awesome to see. 4 catches, 109 in this first half and a touchdown, and we're down to the 11-yard line. 2nd and 1. Dearness Johnson with the carry. Cuts back, and he's got the first down to the 7-yard line as we're just going to let this clock roll. We're down to 14 seconds. We got 1 timeout left. 2nd and goal. Willis, watch out! Pressure coming off the edge, and he's going to go down. So we got to use that last timeout. 3rd and goal. Just can't take a sack. Cannot take a sack here. So we're going to roll out really quickly with Willis. Throw it up for Robinson. It's going to hit the pylon. I mean, that's where you want to throw it, incomplete. But we at least get a field goal out of that drive. We get this up to a 14-10 ball game, but man, we got to stop the run. We can't allow the Broncos to run on us. We got to make the rookie quarterback beat us, and we'll have to slow down Javonte Williams because he just destroyed us that drive for sure. Let's take a look at New England. They are 6-6 at the moment, tied up at 17 apiece with Philadelphia. They're right there in the playoff hunt. Same with Buffalo. Buffalo at 6-6. They need victories here because right now we're in control of the division. But they're battling for those wild card spots. So we'll run inside, and we're going to defend the run. Let's try to run the ball, control the clock, and then also let's stop their run as we head into the second half, down 14-10. So here's the carry. Carter, there's nothing there. Jewell was just right there all the way for an easy stop. 2nd down and 10 now for Willis, dropping back to throw, looking, firing, and wide open is Everett. Everett with the catch. Yeah, that's a deficiency of this Broncos team is, I would say, their linebackers in coverage. They just do not have the linebackers to cover anybody. So the middle of the field is just open. But they're really strong up front, as you see Johnson with the stop. They are strong like in the run game. They got this type of linebackers, but in coverage, not so much. 3rd and 4 now from the 37-yard line. Willis looking, firing, dangerous throw, incomplete. But we're going to go for it. 4th and 4 from the 37-yard line. And I'd rather not kick the field goal, especially missing one earlier in this weather. 4th and 4. Willis looking, firing. Everett's got it. Breaks off a tackle. It's going to be a first down. They're going to call that a fumble, but it will be brought back as he was down, so they'll overturn it. And we got the ball right there at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Play action. Looking down the field is Willis. He'll just take this one himself. He'll get out of bounds. Whoa. That was a bit of a late shove. Could have been a flag. Not called, but on 2nd and 1, we'll go to Dearness Johnson up the middle, and that'll be enough for a Jets first down. We got a big 3rd and 9. Can still get a first down right around the 5-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Watch out, Willis. And you know what? If I just step up in the pocket there and not drop back about 80 yards, that's an easy completion underneath Elijah Moore. Would have been a first down. Just a mistake there. So we settle for field goal again. It's still a Denver lead, 14-13. As now the defense once again has got to make a stop, but that's a nice completion to Jerry Jeudy. First down. Coverage was there. Just a good throw, good catch. 1st and 10. McLeod looking in the pocket, running out of time, and a sack, and the ball is loose. Darius Thomas is going to recover. Was that a fumble? Because that was pretty late. Let's take a look at the replay. And it is. Franklin Myers gets him initially, and Mack hits the ball out. Za'Darius with the recovery, and that is a huge turnover from our defense. 1st and 10. Hand off to Dearness Johnson up the middle. He's got a gain of 10. He's up to the 16-yard line. Big, big play from the defense, and we got to take advantage. 1st and 10 now from the 16. We'll hand to Dearness Johnson again. He's got the speed. He dives in for the touchdown. And we come through huge when we need it, and we take the lead in this ball game. 19-14 as we're going to go for 2 to try to put it to a 7-point ball game. Here comes the blitz. Willis is going to fire over the middle, but Everett can't hang onto the ball. Incomplete. We can't get the 2-point, but we get the lead. 19-14 is the score. Can we hang on to this one? Good game here in Week 14 as Jerry Jeudy with the catch, and that's going to be a first down. 2nd and 5. Going empty set here. McLeod looking down the field. Over the middle has his man. It's going to be caught. Tim Patrick. And he's going to be all the way up to the 30-yard line and a first down. Great protection from the offensive line. Really good protection there, allowing those routes to develop. 1st and 10. Not this time as John Franklin Myers gets in for another sack. He is having a great game. 1.5 sacks. Led to pretty much that fumble. Had another pressure earlier. He has been outstanding in this ball game. 3rd and 23 now as McLeod going up top, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be short of the first down, but it's a big completion because that puts him in field goal range. So now trying to put this to a 19-17 ball game. Kick is going to be up, and it is perfect. It is good. And Denver puts some points on the board. So it's only a field goal game. Obviously, now looking at it, probably should have just kicked that extra point. As wide open down the field was Trey McBride. Can't hit him. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Just a 4-man rush. And because they're playing man coverage, nobody's looking. Willis just takes off, slides down. He picks up 18 yards, and he's up to the 41-yard line and got a Jets first down as we try to add some points here. 2nd and 6. Once again, the man coverage does not pay at all. They just can't contain him in the pocket. And Willis is like, I'll take that. I'll take the yardage. We got it. First down, and we're up to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Hand off to Dearness Johnson, who's having a solid game himself. He's having a really good game. 8 rushes, 53 yards, and a touchdown. As now Carter's a little bit shaken up, so that's just more carries for Johnson, no doubt about it. 2nd and 1. One hand off. He breaks off a tackle, and that will be enough for a first down. So as we head into this 4th quarter with the 2-point lead, trying to extend it here as Willis dropping back to throw over the middle. Robinson with the catch. Picks up around 6 down to the 19. Now the question is, do we go for it if we don't get this? Or do we just kick the field goal? I don't know, but hopefully we just get the first. 3rd and 3. Hand off to Dearness Johnson. And he breaks off a tackle. Breaks off another one. And he's got a first down. Nice run from Dearness Johnson. Gain of 5. First down. So we're down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6. Willis to throw. Wide open underneath is Reggie Robinson, and he's in for his 2nd touchdown of this ball game. That's more extra XP as now we get this lead up to a 2-possession ball game. We'll just kick the extra point. It's 26-17 with 8:24 left. We got to shut down this Denver offense. McLeod looking, and that's a great start. That's Marsh, the rookie, coming through with the sack. And that'll knock them back to a 3rd and 20. I'm not sure if they'll go for it or not. I really don't know. 3rd and 20. Depends what they do in this play. Is going up top, and that's going to be perfectly. Oh, man. He gets hit, so the ball is underthrown, but your receiver is waiting for it. Sutton is there. Catch, first down, Denver. There's just not much you can do about it. Good defensive play. It just works out in their favor. 2nd and 10. Wow, a QB draw. I'm not sure about that play call. Zadarius Smith is just waiting for that one. Interesting play call there. 3rd and 11 now from the 42-yard line. McLeod looking. Nobody open. Going, and that's underthrown again, and it's caught. So these underthrown balls are working out for this Denver team. Caught, first down to the 8. 2nd and goal now. Trying to get back into it. Back to one possession ball game. Throws it underneath, but a nice stop there by Tyke Smith, keeping him short. 3rd and goal from the 2, and that is going to be a huge penalty. False start on Denver knocks them back 5, back to the 7. 3rd and goal now from the 7 instead of the 2-yard line. McLeod looking in the pocket, can't find anybody, and oh man, Brandon Smith probably should have picked that off. He was there. So Denver ends up kicking the field goal. 26-20 ball game. 5:12 left. Can we maybe just run the clock out? And the way Dearness Johnson is breaking some tackles, running the ball, that might happen as that's a first down. The clock continues to roll as we're up to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll go right back to him. Great blocking. And he's going to drive forward for a few extra, picks up 7. So now a 3rd and 1 from the 45. This time it's going to be Robinson with the carry. And Robinson's got a first down. Hasn't really had a carry in a little bit, so he's got the fresh legs at the moment. So that's a good carry there. First down. We're just running the ball. 2nd and 7. Back to Dearness Johnson up the middle. Gain of 8. First down. And we'll roll this down to the 2-minute warning. And this is a fantastic drive by this offense. 2nd and 8. Back to Johnson on the carry, but this time Jewell is there to make the stop. Denver will call a timeout. So 3rd and 8. We're not really in field goal range, so we'll see what happens here. 3rd and 8, Willis rolling out. He's going to fire underneath, has Robinson open. He has the catch. He's short by 2 yards. Denver will call a timeout, but we're going to go for it. Because if we get this first down, ball game's over. 4th and 3, fire. Gerald Everett's got the catch, and that is going to be a first down. And with Denver with no timeouts left, we just kneel it away, and that is going to be a victory. Hard-fought ball game, 26-20. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you get late in these season games, right? It's just they're still a professional team. They still got pros on the team, and they're going to want to play spoiler to you, especially when they're ball game. And I think that drive where they kind of ran it down our throats, got the touchdown, gave them so much confidence. Their defense played well, but give our offense credit. What a drive there at the end. 5 minutes, wasted off the clock. Denver doesn't even get the ball back. Reggie Robinson, great game, 7 for 129, 2 touchdowns, and he is going to be a star development. That is awesome. And really, John Franklin Myers, great game. 2 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks. I wish they had pressures in this game because he definitely had some pressures. So did Khalil Mack. I mean, we definitely had some pressures. He had the forced fumble. What was that? That Wagner, the first fumble earlier in the game. But solid victory. A win's a win. We'll take it. Malik Willis with a skill point upgrade. We'll do strong arm. So he is 91 overall, 94 with the morale, +3 throw accuracy mid. Jason Marsh, I don't think we know what his development is yet. He's still short. So he's still short there. And let's see. Do we do speed rusher? We'll do speed rusher. So he's a 77 overall, 78 with the morale. 2 finesse moves, 2 tackle for Jason Marsh. And then Michael Carter, like we said, he's turned him more to a receiving back. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to up the receiving back skill and just continue to have it there. And he's going to get +3 in catching. Let's do perfect chemistry. I think we got it here. Put in a lot of work this past offseason. Finally starting to show. Always pushing me to be better. And I don't see us slowing down anytime soon. So Reggie Robinson There you go. He is now a star development. He has definitely turned in. He put on a show in his first year in preseason. He really did. Wasn't sure what we're going to get from him. What was it, a fourth-round pick? And he really showed, and he made the team. Not only makes the team, but enough to get some playing time. And last year as a rookie, performed very well. And this year, he has been the most consistent receiver on the team. So he definitely deserves it. Star development, he's a 70 overall, plus 2 deep route, 1 medium route, 2 release, and 1 spec catch. And a star development, hopefully he will continue to go up. But as you can see, we get 2 skill upgrades. I think we'll just go deep threat. So now he's up to a 71 overall. Plus 2 awareness, plus 2 catch, and plus 1 deep route. And that is awesome to see as we'll just continue to work on that route running for sure. As Quincy Williams will be out for 2 weeks. Chase Claypool will be out for 2 weeks. So Reggie Robinson just moves right into that starting role. So couldn't have better timing on that as we get to this week 15 game. And this is going to be the biggest game of the year. Taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. They're 9-4. They are playing well. This is going to be big. This is going to be big for seeding. This is a game probably you're not going to want to miss. This could be a possible AFC Championship preview. There's no doubt about it. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Have a happy holidays. You guys are fantastic. Just keep hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.